Happy Wednesday. It is March the 17th, 2021, and it's actually St. Patrick's Day. So to everyone who enjoys a nice drink, I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Drink responsibly, obviously. Don't get too crazy. And with that being said, let's get into the market movers. Starting to list off with Aladdin from Arabian Nights up 22.72% from $65.49 to $80.37. And it does see some play in Commander with a few registered decks, most recently a Stark of Wrath deck. And actually, you can find a cheaper copy of this card with the same art from Chronicles for 49 cents on the market. Cry Shield from Legends up 23.25% from $4.86 to $5.99, seeing new all-time highs. There is no decks that I can find that actually use this deck, so the only reason why this card really is going up is that it's from Legends. Next up on the list is Armageddon Clock from Antiquities up 25% from $7 to $8.75, seeing new all-time highs. And it actually does see a little bit of play in Commander, and most recently a Darien King of Keldor deck. But apart from that, it's just an Antiquities card. Cyclone from Arabian Nights up 26.93% from $32.49 to $41.24. And this card does see a tiny bit of play in Commander as well, most recently in a Auriok of the Scorch Thrash deck. But apart from that, it is also Arabian Nights card. Peregrine Drake, this is a card that was on our list yesterday. This is the Plane Chase Anthology version, up 27.33% from $6.22 to $7.92. And this card does see a ton of play in Commander, more recently from an Orval, the All-Form deck, which was in Call Time. Hyperion Blacksmith from Legends up 30% here today from $11.44 to $14.94, seeing new all-time highs. And there isn't any decks that use this, but it is a card from Legends, and it does see a lot of buyouts recently from that set. Next up on the list is Ragnar from Legends. This is a reserve list card, our first one of the day, up 33.74% from $70.24 to $93.94. There isn't any decks that use this, but it is a reserve list card from Legends, which is one of the Four Horsemen sets, so it's up here today. Next card we have on the list is Dwarven Weaponsmith from Antiquities, up 34.46% from $3.54 to $4.76, seeing new all-time highs. There's no decks that I could find that actually use this, so the reason why this buyout is happening is that it's from Antiquities, small print run, Four Horsemen set. Next up, Titania's Song from Antiquities, up 38.60% from $10 to $13.86, seeing new all-time highs. And there is a few decks that use this, most recently a Nasika God of the Tree deck in Commander, but apart from that, it's also a card from Antiquities, which is a very, very small print run. Next card we have on the list here is Beast Walkers, another reserve list card from Homelands, up 42.48% from $3.39 to $4.83. And it's a relatively cheap card for reserve list card, and for that reason alone, it's getting a little buyout here today. Next up on the list is Auriok Champion from Iconic Masters. This is also in 5th Dawn, but this version is up 45% from $44.77 to $64.95. And there is a lot of registered decks that do use it, most recently in Modern, a Heliod Company deck. So that is a new deck in Modern. Next up on the list is Brassman from Arabian Nights, up 47.20% from $13.75 to $20.24. There isn't any decks that I could find that use this card. The main reason why this is going up today is that it's from Arabian Nights, and it is hard to find in near mint condition. Next card we have on the list to talk about is Keldor Phalanx. This is a reserve list card from Ice Age, and it is up 49.15% from $2.34 to $3.49, seeing new all-time highs. And apart from it being a reserve list card, well, the art is fantastic, but it's not really seeing any play in any decks, so no real reason for it to go up besides reserve list. Willily Wolf version 2 from Arabian Nights, up 73.38% from $15 to $26, seeing new all-time highs. This card has been on our list a few times as a big loss or a big win, but it's on our list here today as one of the winners. And the final card on our list to talk about is Kismet from Legends. This card is up 464% from $11.52 to $65. Now this card doesn't have any real reasons for it going up besides the fact that it was seeing a little bit of play in Commander more recently in a Davriel Imperial Tactician deck. But apart from that, it is a card from Legends, and Legends is a very hot set right now. It's one of the Four Horsemen sets. Not a lot of near mint copies on the market of these cards here today. All right, now I wanted to show you a recent pickup that I got from my local game store, and they are basic lands. Got another tiny pickup here that I wanted to show you all. It was a spec that I was talking about in the video. It's just a few cards, nothing crazy. But yes, it is beta basic lands. I think these have great potential moving forward. They're very scarce, especially any sort of near mint or mint copies of these cards. I do just have two Christopher Rush, beautiful forests here, that I picked up in light play condition for 12 Canadian each. I think that's actually a fairly good deal, all things considered. I think American, that would be about $9 American. Yeah, I think that sounds about right now, although the dollar and Canadian dollar changes all the time. But yeah, look at these beautiful, beautiful basic lands. Tap to add one forest to your mana pool. Later on, they ended up doing a tap symbol, and that is, I think it started with revised. Even the unlimited ones have the same type of text font as beta and alpha, but obviously beta has different corners than alpha cards, and alpha was really the kind of the only set that ever had those bizarre corners. I think they immediately saw that and said, well, you know, let's try a different type of cornering here. But yeah, beautiful rich colors in the back too. Just all around great cards. I think these conditions, light play, I guess I'd call them light play. They are old, so you gotta, when it comes to older cards, you gotta be a little bit more lenient in the grading, because, you know, a lot of people didn't play with sleeves back in the day, so conditions vary a lot depending on if it's near mint. It could be a variety of ways you can look at it. Anyways, let's get back to the market movers. Okay, it is time for today's biggest loser, and it is a new card from Kaldheim. It is Needle Peak Spider. This is a common card, down 37% from 358 to 222 as it sees a price closer to reality. Okay, final thoughts on the market is we only had 3 reserve list cards here today, so we are still on that trend of reserve list exhaustion, which is pretty noticeable now, but I feel like it's going to come back soon. At one point, a lot of the cards on this list were from Legends and Antiquities, not so many cards from Arabian Nights, so there are still a lot of 4 Horsemen card buyouts right now happening in the market, which has been happening for the past month, and I expect to see it happening for a little bit longer. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I do put these out Monday to Friday, so please subscribe to the channel if you're new to this, and I will see you tomorrow for another Market Movers. And with that being said, enjoy the rest of your St. Patrick's Day. Have fun and drink responsibly. Cheers. Patron will help me produce more market movers and add to the funds that I will use for my random buys and also to my coffee fund, because I drink a lot of coffee with these videos. And here you can see a link below in the description that will give you all the tiers and what you get in each tier. So I hope you guys click and think about joining. And with that, I'll see you next video. Think about supporting the channel that way. If not, subscribe, like, leave a comment, and I will see you again in the next video.